Hello and welcome back to the newsroom. I am Victoria Konde and these are the headlines we're tracking at the moment. The paperwork to perfect the release of the remains of former Nigerian leader Muhammadu Buhari from a hospital in London has begun. According to journalists, the remains of the late president would be released once the documentations were perfected. Earlier on Monday, Vice President Kashim Shettima and the Chief of Staff to the President Femi Gbajabiamila arrived in London, the United Kingdom, to receive the body of the late president. And the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA has confirmed the death of 4 persons and 7 injured in a building collapse at Abedi Sabongari Faje local government area of Kano State. The NEMA coordinator, Kano State Territorial Office, Nuruddin Abdullahi, confirmed the incident to the journalists on Monday in Kano. It said the agency received a distress alert on Sunday, July 13 at about 6:49 p.m. that a 3-story uncompleted building had collapsed at Abedi Sabongari in Kano State. On the political scene, the coalition of political opposition in Kaduna State, in collaboration with stakeholders of the African Democratic Coalition, ADC, has announced an ambitious plan to unseat the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, and Governor Uba Sani in the 2027 general elections. Speaking at a press conference in Kaduna on Monday, the coalition comprising former members of the APC, People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Labour Party pledged to build a united political front focused on inclusive governance, grassroots mobilization, and people-oriented development. And the federal government has directed immediate reforms in the emergency care services at the Federal Medical Center, Abuja, following public outrage over delayed medical attentions to accident victims at the hospital's emergency unit. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Isiaq Salako, issued the directive during an unscheduled visit to the facility. He also reviewed plans to launch a nationwide emergency care training program aimed at standardizing and improving response capacities across public hospitals. In the world of business, the Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria says the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority has reduced cross-border fuel diversions by 35% through stricter anti-smuggling measures. In a statement signed by Executive Secretary of DAPMAN Olufemi Adewale on Monday, the association attributed the stability, innovation, energy access and continued growth in the sector to what it called strategic regulatory oversight by the NMDPRA. On the global scene, New Zealand plans to double its international education market by 2034 by offering incentives that include relaxing rules around foreign students working part-time while studying, the government said on Monday. Education Minister Erica Stanford said in a statement that with international student enrollments steadily increasing since 2023, the government wants to superchange the growth track to reach $4.32 billion by 2034. Finally, on sports, Canada delivered a historic display of long-range shooting to inflict a heavy 113-42 defeat on Nigeria at the 2025 FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Czech Republic, setting a new tournament record for the highest number of three-pointers made in a single match at both women's and men's level. It was a magisterial performance by the Canadians, who became the first team in FIBA Under-19 World Cup history across both genders to register 23 pointers in a single fixture. Those are the major stories from our newsroom at this moment. We'll keep you updated at 6 p.m.